Please
Don't
stand up.
fight. Don't fight.
I'm not gonna.
We're gonna
I'm
wait
not
for
gonna-
Jose.
I'm not gonna
We're gonna
put
wait
the
for
lady
Jose.
detention. Please, I'm not doing.
We're not
nothing
doing
bad.
anything. We're gonna take you out of here so nobody's looking at you.
On November 6, 2024, Palm Beach County deputies arrested 23-year-old Daniel Rodriguez for attempting to cash a fraudulent check worth $4,994. This case provides critical lessons on Fourth Amendment detention authority, Miranda timing, and the knowledge requirement in fraud prosecutions.
Manny, I'm the store.
Manny, how you doing, Manny? Rob.
Good. Nice to meet you. Yeah. So he's trying to cash a fraud check. He's got a black shirt, a hat, and blue jeans on.
Blue jeans on.
Yeah,
Okay.
we called the business owner, and they said that's not their check. It's completely fraudulent, and he's trying to rush us. We stalled him a little bit, and he's like, I really need to go, So
Okay.
that's the situation.
We'll go find out who he is.
Yeah.
And you don't have a name now, right? No.
I have his driver's license and the check in the back.
You do. And his first name was.
I
Was it
forget already.
Arturo? Daniel? Something like
Daniel.
that? Daniel?
Daniel.
Okay.
Yeah, Daniel.
All right. Okay.
Last name Ponce, I think.
Ponce?
Rodriguez Ponce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just have him. Is there a room or anything we could step in and place?
You can use my office if you want. You want to use my
Okay.
office? Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Might want to put customers just to see. Just so we can figure out what's going on. How you doing, sir? Sir? How you doing? Good. Can I talk to you over here? Do you have any? Just your company. You want to check any?
Traffic.
Fancy anything sharp?
What happened? I don't understand.
Okay, which one? We're
Just gonna talk to you.
Yeah, I want to talk to you.
But we have to make sure you don't have anything on you before we talk.
Yeah, no, it's
That's all.
Can I have you turn around just for a second? I'm gonna just check you. You need to put your phone down here just for a second. Is this wallet? Alright, just put it down there for a second. Okay. Wait. Yeah.
That's okay. You're not being arrested. It should
We're gonna do precaution. That's all. But what I do, we're gonna explain. Yeah. Wait. Tell me what I do. I'll tell you in a second, sir. I want to find out what's going on here. Yep, you didn't do anything wrong.
But why you arrest me? I don't understand.
not arresting you.
Do you have a check on you right now?
I give them my checks.
There's a call. We have a complaint that the check that you have is an issue right now. Okay?
If they give, I mean, that's not my issue.
Okay.
I'm not doing nothing
Let me just
bad.
make sure you got nothing on you.
No,
Just
it's
check.
okay.
Okay.
I'm not a bad person.
Okay. What's your first name?
Daniel, yeah, you said it. I don't have nothing.
Okay. All right. I'll have you sit down. Nothing in there. You gotta check knives. Okay, Danny, we're gonna have you sit down for a second, okay? We'll figure this out, okay?
Can I take this out, please? I
What's
don't
that?
understand what is going on.
Wait 1 second. Okay, it's our safety, that's all. Okay?
I have no
We
weapon.
just have to talk to you.
Okay, Daniel, I'm gonna read this to you first before I talk to you, okay? I wanna find out what's going on, but I have to read it to you.
too.
Okay, let me do this then.
That's why we're gonna read this to you, and
Okay.
then we're gonna talk. Okay?
Okay,
Any statements you make used against you in a court of law, do you understand?
okay, yes.
All right, okay.
I just need to know what happened.
Okay, Dan. Okay, this check right here, tell me where this check came from.
The guy that paid me, give me the check.
Okay, some guy paid you to get a check?
Yes,
Who is he?
he's a person I do the work. He give me the check.
Okay, what type of work do you do?
What?
What type of work?
I do construction.
You have construction work?
I'm not having a company, but
What's that?
I don't have my company. But I don't know if that was illegal.
Oh, you're an employee?
Yes, he's paying my things.
Okay, what's his name? What's his name? Do you
Carlos give me the
Let's give you this check. And this check right here, this is the check you're talking about? Right here?
Yeah, he gave me, he said,
Oh, that's your name on it, Daniel. It's
yeah, that's me,
okay.
that's me.
Okay, this is Daniel, 08, $4,100, okay?
I don't understand what I do.
Okay, so your friend is Daniel. I mean, you're Daniel, but your friend is
I'm
Carlos,
Yes.
right? Okay. All right, this information. And do you have his information at all? Do you have any information on
Do you
Carlos?
have Carlos's phone number?
Sorry?
Do you have Carlos's phone number?
I can
your phone.
call Jose, that is my friend. He have
He has Carlos's phone number?
no, I don't have his phone number.
The problem right now is this check is showing as fake,
No, that's not possible. No, wait.
okay? So we're trying to figure out
So,
if they gave you a bad check or if this is a fake check. Okay? So who gave you this check? Carlos gave you the check? Does Carlos work for this company?
I don't know. I do that work. They give me the check. That's
Okay.
it.
you're the owner, correct?
I'm the owner.
And do you also control the accounts and the payable?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so the person that came in today, let me go to that screen. Let me just get to it. I took a picture of the DL here. His name is Daniel Arturo Rodriguez Ponce. Does that sound familiar at all?
No.
Okay. And you own a home custom building,
Yes.
right? Okay. All right. And the check number that was where did I write it down? Here.
7284.
7284, right? That we have here for $4,900. That is not your check, correct?
No, my check with that check number is in my possession and it's not written. It's a blank check.
Okay. All right. So it's definitely not your check.
No.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure of that. So, got your information. I'm going to give you a call later when we're done with this case.
Okay.
He will be arrested, and
Great.
I will keep you updated. Okay.
Okay, if it's anything like last time, his partner will be waiting in the parking lot in a car, just so you know.
Yes, and he is gone. Apparently.
He's gone. Oh, that was nice. They're good friends. Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't the same.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same name, though, right? Correct.
No, it was
It
not
was
the
someone
same
else.
name.
It was someone else, right? You said.
Yes,
No.
it was a different name.
Oh. So I'm going to do a quick statement with you to tell me what happened, so I can, verify how the sequence of events. Have it recorded, so the tape statement will be done with. And what did he say? And what did he do? Tell me.
He walks in and he goes, I want to cash this check. And I said, do you have an account with us? He goes, yes. So he has a debit card, put it right in the chip and pin to verify. I noticed his account was negative 137.
Okay.
And I look at the check. The check looks so suspicious to me. And I say, oh, you live in Miami. What are you doing around here? He said, oh, I work for them. I do a roof
Oh, for
this company.
the company that's on the check.
Yes.
And that was Rafters.
Correct. And the business address is in Boca, right?
Right.
So I said, let me verify. And then I noticed on the check, the TD Bank is missing a letter, the K, it was only bank.
You're kidding.
And then I was like, huh? So then I called the customer right away to verify the funds.
Okay.
And I look at the system, the database that we have, to see the other checks that have been cashed in the past. It looks like almost the same. But, I've been doing banking for so many years. I know it's a little shady.
How many years would you say?
23 years.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're an expert.
Yeah.
Wow.
I called the customer right away. She goes, no, that's a fraud. I never gave that check.
And you talked to the
Yeah.
owner.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah, I talked to her.
and she said it was a fraud. Okay.
She said.
So, and then that's when you called us.
That's when I told my manager, and my manager called you guys. Yeah.
Okay. And what time that was about? Do you know what time? I
Oh
know it
gosh,
was
I don't know. It was around 2 o'clock. I
2 o'clock.
believe.
It's 2:30 now. So
Yeah, it's 2
okay.
o'clock.
Okay, it's 47. Okay. Okay, raise your right hand. You swear everything's the truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear.
All right. Okay, no time. Okay, thank you so much.
What's gonna happen with that?
Utter and forged documents, grant theft. Yeah.
It's gonna be in his-
And he, some unknown person gave him a check. He doesn't have a phone number too. And then, unfortunately, it happens a lot. Yeah. You said that he had 2 other checks. How would that be? Would he come in and spoke with somebody else?
He went to the teller because this is I've been doing this for so long. So for me, if I look at the check, maybe if he gone to somebody else, maybe they don't have experience that I have.
Right.
They will cash it. That's why he was able to cash the check.
So do
I
you
don't
think
know.
he came earlier?
Probably he went from a different location. That's what they do. They go to different locations and cash.
The legal framework begins with Terry versus Ohio 392 U.S. 1 decided in 1968. This case authorizes limited investigative detention when officers have reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. Here, deputies had reasonable suspicion based on the bank manager's report that Rodriguez was attempting to cash a check the business owner confirmed was never issued. Terry also permits a protective frisk for weapons when officers reasonably believe the suspect may be armed. The deputy's pat-down search before questioning was legally justified under this standard. The critical constitutional issue is when Rodriguez's detention crossed from Terry stop to custodial arrest. Florida versus Royer 460 U.S. 491 established the test. A person is seized when a reasonable person would not feel free to leave. Rodriguez was handcuffed in a closed office surrounded by deputies. This clearly restricted his freedom to the degree associated with formal arrest requiring probable cause, not merely reasonable suspicion. Illinois versus Gates, 462 S. 213, established that probable cause requires a totality of circumstances showing fair probability that a crime occurred. Deputies had 1. A fraudulent check, 2. Rodriguez in possession attempting to cash it, 3. Verification from the alleged issuer, 4. Rodriguez's admission he tried to cash it. This totality satisfied probable cause for arrest on felony charges. Miranda versus Arizona 384 U.S. 436 requires advisement of Fifth Amendment rights before custodial interrogation. Deputies properly read Miranda warnings before questioning about the check's origin. However, preliminary questions occurred earlier, creating potential suppression issues. The timing of Miranda must match the timing of custody, not arrest. The substantive charges are Florida Statute Section 831.02, uttering a forged instrument, and Section 812.014, grand theft. Section 831.02 requires 3 elements: first, uttering and publishing a false instrument; second, knowledge it is forged; third, intent to defraud. The knowledge element is critical. Rodriguez claimed he didn't know the check was fake, directly attacking the mens rea requirement. Prosecutors would argue constructive knowledge, receiving a $5,000 check from an unverifiable source with no documentation, attempting immediate cash rather than deposit. These circumstances suggest Rodriguez either knew or deliberately avoided knowing the check was fraudulent. This satisfies the knowledge element. Section 812.014 classifies theft as grand theft of the third degree when property value exceeds $750 but remains below $5,000. Rodriguez's attempted theft of $4,994 clearly meets this threshold, making it a third-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years. The deputies also complied with Florida Statute Section 901.15, which authorizes warrantless arrest when an officer has probable cause to believe a felony has been committed. One procedural concern: deputies repeatedly told Rodriguez he was not being arrested while he was handcuffed in a closed room, unable to leave. This created legal ambiguity. Dunaway versus New York, 442, U.S. 200 holds that taking a suspect into custody without probable cause violates the Fourth Amendment. While deputies likely had probable cause, even initially, the inconsistent messaging about arrest status could create constitutional challenges in court.
Oh, do you know what?
I can take a look because it's pending. Let me see if we can find.
I'm going to give you my card, and you give it to Manny, and then you can call me.
Okay.
Tell me so you don't have to run
Oh,
outside.
perfect.
6
Yeah, because I just saw now that.
Wow. So he's been to a couple banks, probably.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so he's been running around different banks.
Yeah.
And how much was the other?
I don't know if it's him, but I know 2 checks has been the same amount.
Back in the lobby, deputies continue their investigation by attempting to find out who dropped Daniel off at the bank.
You're not making any sense. I'm trying to help you.
No, I'm explaining.
Okay.
So, I do a work for him, Carlos.
See, I got
My
that.
friend Jose
Recommended you to Carlos.
Recommend me to Carlos.
Does Carlos work for?
No, I don't know. They just give me the check. I don't know if that's illegal. He didn't give me phone number. I was with him in my house, and he told me, "Oh, I need to do something," and I say, "Okay, I go with you." And then in the car, he gave me the check. He leave me here, and he goes to the whatever he's gonna do.
And he's coming back?
He's supposed to be back.
But the car's not good. What type of car does he drive?
It was white BMW.
So he left and he's supposed to come back?
He says that he's supposed to be here, but now I'm thinking that he's not coming. It's not my fault.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I never do nothing illegal, nothing.
Check number 7284.
Can you please take this off? I'm not doing nothing bad.
No. Whoever dropped you off, whoever gave you that check, needs to come back. If not, I'm gonna look at the camera and I'm gonna go find them. You tell her. So dile a Jose que si él quiere venir, sí puede.
The issue that we have is that this is a counterfeit check.
Yeah, just she told me.
Right. So what's going to happen is you're going to get charged with that for attempting to cash that.
That's why I told you to see
It's
if
going to
you
be up
can.
to you.
I told you if you could see, if you could get Carlos here.
That's a friend. That's a
Okay. I know you said Jose's coming.
Jose is my.
Jose's coming, but Jose didn't write you this check. Carlos did, right? Exactly. So either Carlos is gonna come back, or you're gonna go to jail. You understand?
I never do something.
Well, I told you, if we can get Carlos to come back,
I mean, what happened if you don't come out?
if he doesn't come back, you're going to jail.
I mean, you're getting charged regardless. Is this your stuff?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna go out to my car. Stand up.
No, please.
Yes. No.
Let's go.
Please
Don't
stand up.
fight. Don't
Come,
fight.
I'm not gonna.
We're gonna
I'm
wait
not
for
gonna- I'm
Jose.
not gonna
We're gonna
put
wait
the
for
lady
Jose.
to jail. Please, I'm not doing.
We're not
nothing
doing
bad.
anything. We're gonna take you out of here so nobody's looking at you. Just stand up. We're gonna go sit in the car.
Did you
Okay?
calm down already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctored.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a tape statement from both people.
Have a seat.
Can I ask? Yes. What do you do?
You want me to take your watch off?
Yeah, take his jewelry off.
Yep.
So can I talk?
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna talk. Don't worry. And he has a necklace.
No, but this is.
Here.
Can you put this in the bag? But wait. Please.
Go ahead, sit down. You can talk to him in the car.
But
Okay?
I'm not. I don't want to go to jail.
Okay. Just relax. Sit down. You're fine. You're gonna be fine.
Do you work? No. U.S. citizen or no? No. Where were you born?
Any previous calls for AA
Colombia? What city?
in this area? White female in her 70s.
We don't think you're a bad person. You just made a bad decision. Very bad decision.
Grading the parties, Palm Beach County deputies received B+. They conducted a constitutional investigation with proper Miranda advisement. Effective de-escalation throughout. Points deducted for detention, arrest ambiguity, and some pre-Miranda questioning. Overall professional performance. Daniel Rodriguez receives D. Whether fraud participant or victim, his decisions were catastrophically poor. No documentation, no verification, vague employer details. Gets credit only for cooperation during arrest. His choices led directly to 2 felony charges, regardless of intent. Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office receives B. Deputy training on constitutional law and de-escalation appears solid. Needs clearer detention to arrest protocols. Key lessons for law enforcement: clearly communicate detention versus arrest status. Administer Miranda at the moment custody begins, not when you decide to arrest. For citizens, never accept checks from unverifiable sources. Always obtain documentation. If something feels wrong, it probably is. For the legal system, the knowledge requirement in fraud cases creates tension between protecting naive victims and prosecuting deliberate criminals. Constructive knowledge standards must balance these interests while maintaining proof beyond reasonable doubt. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our second channel, Audit the Court, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.